makes any sense to me. What am I missing, Uncle? What am I supposed to see?
Ravaging this world and all hope of resistance. My minions will find the stone, wherever you choose to hide it. Then, at long last, Asmodan shall reign as the prime evil.
Leah, are you alright? Speak to me, child.
Ariad. The demon's invasion will come from Ariad.
With Belial dead, Chaldeum will prosper again. Now, I hunt Asmodan. In a vision, Leah saw his armies pouring forth from Ariad Crater. Bastion's keep is all that stands between us and utter defeat. I will not allow it to fall.
The keep's defenses cannot hold. Its soldiers are scattered, fleeing before Asmodan's onslaught, which rushes forth from Ariad Crater. Should the keep fall, Asmodan will claim the Black Soul Stone. If he does, there will be no hope for this world.
The keep will stand. I will rally its defenders.
Light the signal fires, and show these soldiers that we are not yet defeated. Salvation has arrived. Go, you are needed below.
The Black Soulstone's getting hotter, straining against me. They're whispering to me from inside.
The demons within seek escape. Only your power can keep it from splitting apart, my daughter. It's a heavy burden, but the fate of the world lies in your hands.
Yes, Leah can handle this, although it will be very hard on her.
You look unwell, Leah. Is the stone working against you?
It's getting more difficult, but it's nothing I can't handle.
The demons war and rage to escape their imprisonment. Their fury will only increase over time. Leah is very brave, but we'd best hurry before her strength fails.
Of course. Do not worry, Leah. We will be swift.
Soon Asmodan will fall, and then we can trap him within the Black Soul Stone. My mission is nearly complete.
Only fools celebrate victory before the battle's begun. Along with Belial, Asmodan has ruled the ravening hordes of the burning hells for over 3 centuries. His cunning is beyond imagining.
Demons are demons, cunning or not. My crossbows will put an end to him, just like the others. We reached Bastion's Keep, but holding the Black Soul Stone together takes up all of my time now. Sometimes I think of the wounded soldiers and their families outside, but then my concentration fails and the spells weaken. I must stay focused and trust my friend to save the Keep and its people.
I must choose my skill. That would be of use.
Someone's got to light those signal fires. It's not me.
While examining Jondar's journal further, I found a torn page hidden within the binding. I believe that it is from one of the tomes I seek. He has written notes in the border as well. Perhaps by studying them, I will learn where the tome is.
But there's something more, isn't there? What's bothering you?
It seems strange that Jondar would keep a page hidden. It is though it is the proof of a crime. I've already found holes in my order's honor. What if there are more?
Please tell me about your brother. I would like to know the truth.
We used to be a team. I'd tip him off to some of the Thieves Guild's hits. He'd bring in the guards and play it off like it was a lucky catch. But one time he showed up too early.
The time you robbed the Merchants Guild Bank?
None other. Some of the guards became suspicious. They thought he was involved. And he's been rotting in a cell in Kingsport ever since. I managed to escape.
That must weigh heavily upon you.
I don't know what I fear anymore.
If there's treasure to be had, then I'm in.
What happened to your Vigerai master? Did the demons kill him?
My sisters and I waited until all of his associates had gathered to summon a greater demon. We slew them all to the last man. But they uttered curses upon us with their dying breaths. My sisters and I, we fell. Our deaths seemed certain. When I woke, the dark figure of the Prophet was staring down at me. That is how I met him. It is always wonderful to see you.
The walls are barely holding together. From the burning desert to the freezing north. You don't make it easy on us, do you?
Not me, the Lords of Hell. I must follow them.
At least there's a lot of work to be done here. These men fight with blunted swords and dented armor. It's good to help. What will you do when this battle is ended?
I can't think about that until I've won.
It's never too early.
The demons will scatter when Asmodan is dead. I will hunt them down and slay them one by one.
A noble goal. I just want a quiet town in the country where I can work and live a life of peace.
knew you would lead me to exciting and mysterious places. We should encounter the jewel I seek any day now.
You seem very sure.
Oh, I'm always sure, but seldom right. It's a curse.
You're not cursed, you're just careless. What does this jewel look like?
An interesting question. It changes form to appeal to the finder, you see. When it's picked up, it eats the holder's life until nothing remains. But you're right. It would be dangerous for a careless man like me to pick up such an artifact. I'm so glad you are here. You try to give a young man some advice, and he assumes you are the Shenzai god of thieves, traveling in disguise as an elderly jeweler. I understand his confusion, as I do share certain features.
People will believe anything that gives them hope. Do you think your advice will get him in trouble?
Only if he ignores it.
The people of Shansai worship 59 gods, but few are more revered than Zai, the exiled trickster god who travels the face of the world disguised as a humble merchant. Tales of his adventures range from ingenious thefts and practical jokes to more lurid exploits, none of which I'm comfortable recording here.
You're looking at me in a very strange manner.
I wonder if you are taking advantage of people's beliefs, if you are letting them think you are a god.
I would be taking advantage if the advice I give is harmful, or their beliefs aren't true.
That makes little sense. Your advice may be sound, but you are no god.
It always warms my heart to see absolute certainty in one so young. You must be very brave. I think I was wrong about the jewel I seek. It's not in this land either. Oh, what a pity.
You seem to be a carefree man. Why are you looking for such a dangerous jewel?
Because it has killed thousands. And because I'm the only one who can hold it without harm.
Because you are a god, correct?
No, because it has already taken everything from me that matters. But enough of that. I have gone too long without spiced beef and spicier wine. It's just unnatural to go from a place so hot to a place so cold. The change isn't good for my old bones.
I go where the demons are.
And what's all this noise? It's as though we're right in the middle of a battle.
But this is a great battle.
I know, isn't it?
You've been staring into the distance for some time. What troubles you?
Oh, yes. Well, memories are useless, aren't they? You can't eat them or sell them for food. I'm glad that I'm starting to lose them. Oh, I was just remembering a time when I tracked the jewel to Skovos. A long story. But let's just say that between the sea monsters and poisoned arrows, it managed to slip away again.
That must have been frustrating.
Oh, it was. But when the theater's ceiling collapsed, I fell right into the lap of my soon-to-be seventh wife. She managed to console me.
You've had 7 wives.
Oh, no. I've been married many more times than that. But never to more than 2 women at a time. Never let it be said that I'm greedy.
You heard the angel's command. Let the call sound forth. Bastion's keep shall not fall.
Gotta go, Marta. More of those creatures need killing.
These soldiers look barely old enough to be away from their mothers. They are not prepared for the evil that seeks to consume this keep.
Anyone can become a fierce warrior if lives are at stake.
You are the only fierce warrior I see around here.
I cannot defend a whole keep myself.
Oh, I don't know about that. My visions are filled with demons dying violently at your hands. Let's just say there is a lot of blood.
We saw the signal fire. We must light the rest, but the demons swarm around them.
Cries of battle already.
Welcome sight, hero. You're the best there is!
would not be wise.
Not enough hatred.
Our champion is too powerful. Those bastards didn't stand a chance.
What unholy demon's spawn is this?
I will not do that.
My hatred is too low.
I think someone is up there.
Sight, hero!
So you're the wretch that's given me such trouble. Thrash as you might, you will not keep me from the Soul Stone.
What in the hells was that?
An illusion. I wouldn't worry about it.
We've seen the fires you've lit. Fear has no more hold on us. The catapults could break Asmodan's lines, but we can't raise them from their berths while demons swarm over the walls.
I will raise the catapults and send Asmodan's legions to their deaths.
We can turn back the tide of demons if we hurry.
Thank the heavens you're here. We're down to 4 lads until reinforcements arrive. Trouble is, the lift stopped. We can't see what went wrong through all the muck down there.
This sounds ominous.
Oh, what now?
More of the brutes from below, Captain. What do we do?
Private, if you need to be told which end of the sword goes where, you haven't been paying attention! Fight to your last breath, lads! The lift is moving again! Hold steady, lads! Reinforcements are on their way! Demons! Get ready, men! Victory!
Everyone is dead.
Betrays you!
We're all going to die.
The Prophet would be pleased.
You must be the one that lit the signal fires. Help me free the recruits so they can raise this catapult. Over here. Excellent. Let's protect the recruits while they raise the catapult.
Greetings. The imbecile who slew my brother Belial now means to aid the Keep's beleaguered soldiers. She brings a girl with her who could undo us all. But I am not Belial. He was weak and cowered behind his disguises. Of course they failed him. We will seize our victory through bloodshed.
Do that.
Ought to send them fleeing back to their pits.
report that more of those wretched demon hellbearers will be here any moment. The soldiers need to be protected. The platform will rise more quickly if we don't lose men.
Is raised. They'll regret ever showing their ugly faces in Bastion's Keep.
Looks as if you're alone up here.
Of course I'm bloody well alone. Everyone else has gone and died. But I'll be damned if I leave my post. Make yourself useful and spin that winch.
That is impossible.
I promised Captain Ho I'd watch my temper. Do me a favour, and don't mention that I shouted at you a little, alright?
Returning to town.
While you tinkered with your paltry catapults, my demons breached the depths of your keep. Once they've claimed the Black Soul Stone for me, your entire world will burn.
Asmodan's demons have torn holes in our walls and are flooding into the depths. If the holes are not sealed, the keep will be overrun.
Then they must be secured. I will go.
I knew Zoltan Kuhl was special from the moment I met him. He had a keen mind for the arcane. During the hunt for the Three, he was the bearer of the Soul Stones, and must have studied them intently. Though it is an aberration, the Black Soul Stone is a testament to his genius. The Black Soul Stone was created to be an improvement over the original Three. They were crafted to contain single demons, but Kuhl intended his to hold many. But the Black Soul Stone is flawed, and cannot contain that many demons for long. We must capture Asmodan within it and shatter it, lest all these evils be reborn. Of the many things I find intriguing about humans, The greatest is their endless thirst for knowledge. Angels believe that everything there is to know is written in the scroll of fate. Therefore, curiosity is not a common angelic trait. Ironically, my suspicions have been confirmed. Angels do not, in fact, know everything. Seeing the world through mortal eyes has given me much to ponder. I am once again filled with the thrill of battle. It has been too long since I have raised my blade against the forces of the burning hells. I remember countless battles within the heart of Pandemonium, as my brethren and I risked everything to drive the demon spawn back to their hells.
A noble effort.
Yes, it was. We waged our eternal conflict since the light first broke upon creation. But now, for the first time, it feels as if its end is in sight. You are a great warrior.
It helps to be working with a great commander.
I do what I can. Imperius himself would have been hard-pressed to hold these walls as long as these soldiers have. This world owes them a great debt.
Who is Imperius?
Imperius is the Archangel of Valor. It is he who commands the legions of the high heavens.
Have the demons ever come close to winning the eternal conflict?
We thought we had lost everything at the 5th battle of the Diamond Gates. The prime evils and their legions crashed against the very entrance of heaven itself. But one of my most trusted lieutenants, Iswal, turned them back. Still, the day might have been lost had the demon lords not fallen to fighting amongst themselves. So confident of their impending victory, they turned on each other over the spoils they had yet to win. I shudder to think what the demon lords might accomplish should they ever stop betraying one another. Such is the self-defeating nature of evil.
Can we go fight with you?
I would like to hear another story from your past.
My 10th wife was a lovely barbarian. Oh, she was a good 2 hands taller than I. A stunning woman. Oh, our marriage ended abruptly when she discovered that I was visiting her 10 closest friends while she was away on raids. She threw me off a cliff. Luckily, my head broke the fall. That may be why I still can't remember her name. What was it?
The demons are in the keep! They're coming up from the depths! To arms! To arms!
I would ask if you're all right. I know better.
That was hardly an ambush anyway. Do you remember when the barbarians tried the same thing 30 years ago?
Ha! They tried to steal you away, didn't they? I was frantic until they brought you back 2 hours later with an apology.
I simply reasoned with him. Garner still sends me a bundle of hides sometimes, you know. He was the nicest kidnapper I ever met.
There is a disgusting, slobbering, fat-oozing demon in your future. But there is always time for romance. You really should find someone.
Anyone who gets close to me will be in danger. It's pointless. You know that.
Trust me, you'll appreciate having a loved one to come home to when you're done saving the world. I see a foul darkness gathering around us. The forces of hell will soon overwhelm Leah.
Do the demons escape from the stone and attack her?
No. You help Leah contain the energy within the stone. But the cost to her is high.
I have been fortunate enough to learn much of the barbarians' complicated history in my time. Yet the origins of these large, mighty warriors are hazy at best. Legend holds that they are the offspring of Bull Cathos, an ancient who embodied their ideals of strength, bravery, and courage.
You are mine now! Perfect.
My training has paid off.
Feel my wrath! Survive that! A mighty foe has fallen! Your fear betrays you!
That would not be wise.
I think some of these barrels have fuel inside. Perhaps we can use them against our foes? The demons are insidious. They will stop at nothing in order to seize this keep, and all the world with it.
Feel my wrath! Do you want more? Your fear betrays you!
No, I will not do that.
That was just the thing! You filth!
It is impossible.
These abominations must die!
I need more hatred to do that.
Do you want more?
I can't do that.
Feel my wrath!
The children of Bull Kathos settled in the northern steppes, an area that is now known as the Dreadlands. Theirs was primarily a nomadic and tribal culture, though they had a few permanent settlements such as Cesseron and Harogoth. a group of revered former warriors known as the Elder Council ruled the barbarians.
Do you want more?
That is impossible. My hatred is too low.
Minions. The men actually think that they can hide behind their paltry little walls. But they have only had a glimpse of the full host of hell. We will see them drown in our tide of sin. The girl is still weak, and their hero will not expect us to attack from below. Send in the ravening beast.
That was just a taste!
My servant is already inside your walls, and his hunger is ravenous. He will devour your corpse, and those of your friends.
Drinking down here. Have you spotted him?
No.
Ah, He must be another spirit then.
The barbarians have always defended their lands in the north from trespassers. They believe that it is their sacred charge to guard Mount Ariat and the world stone within it from the outside world. Unfortunately, their battle prowess and tenacity have been misinterpreted as bloodthirst and territorial savagery by soldiers in Westmarch.
The blood of innocence flows over our path. The demon. He's here.
The one who killed Lord Belial. I will savor, tearing the flesh from your bones. Useless tool. You have only delayed your inevitable destruction. Your walls have grown no stronger. Our assault continues unabated. The stone will still be mine.
I am returning to town.
Terrifying noises were coming from the armory, so Tyrael went to investigate. He said if you were to return, I should send you there.
Time has flown by since I joined you in New Tristram. Look at us now. Who would have ever guessed we'd be here? And now, every passing hour brings us closer to our goal. But do we have a chance?
There's always a chance, but only if we take it.
You should give some thought to taking some time for yourself, Chelsea. You can save the world tomorrow. Stay with us tonight. I'll buy drinks. We'll dance.
I lost my will to drink and dance long ago.
I knew you'd say that. I really did.
Oh dear. That's a very resolute expression you're wearing. You may as well say what you're thinking.
I have witnessed too many silent, smoking villages, and seen too many bodies in blackened pits. If there are gods, I don't believe they would be as happy as you.
Time changes everyone, my young friend. In years past, I hunted the jewel with grim determination, always arriving in this destructive wake.
You do not behave like a man burdened by tragedy.
But you see, tragedy is very heavy. I was once a much larger man with better posture.
Still you jest.
Oh, should I fall to the ground and grieve instead? Grieve for all I've lost? I would never get up again. And who would hunt for the jewel then?
Where do all of your riches end up? You never dress better.
Living a life of depravity and overindulgence, naturally.
You couldn't do that here if you tried.
Fine. Perhaps I've found that my treasure is put to better use elsewhere.
A thief giving away his goods? Unheard of.
We all have debts to pay, friend. They will run when they see us.
Let us fight this evil together. I am losing control!
I don't see how you can stand here while Leah is in so much pain.
Everyone suffers, but to do so for a cause greater than oneself, that is the mark of a true hero. My daughter is everything I hoped she would be.
The Soul Stone seems stable now.
The demon's rage has been subdued.
Yes, but for how long? Our time grows short. We must take this fight to Asmodan.
Don't worry. I will hunt him down through the crater and fill his miserable head with my bolts. The last of the Demon Lords is nearly defeated. What will you do when this is over?
This war will never end for me. Even if we defeat all evil forever, I will carry the scars of this nightmare till the end of my days.
I know how you feel. But what about Leah? She is not like us.
I wish Leah could have the life I never had. But in truth, I fear she'll be damned as well.
No, I saw her when Cain passed. There is strength in her yet. You will see.
I thought I was going to die when I saw the demon's rage escape from the Soul Stone. Tyrillin, my friend, fought them, but I couldn't help. It was like I was watching them through a haze. What is the Soul Stone doing to me? Asmodan must die soon. Then I will be myself again.
Can you feel the keep shuddering? Asmodan's siege weapons. Saving these walls will have meant nothing if they're reduced to rubble.
Then I should head to the battlefield and destroy the ballistae.
We will not fail you, Seraph.
Tell me more of the eternal conflict.
Since time immemorial, the forces of heaven and hell fought for control of the sacred World Stone, until the day it was stolen by renegades and used to forge your world. Since then, the forces of hell became more interested in corrupting mankind than in facing us on the field of battle.
I have seen too much of this. They mean to use us as their weapons.
They knew that mankind would tip the balance of power forever, and very clearly, you have.
Tell me more about the creation of our world.
To escape the eternal conflict, a group of renegade angels and demons came together and created a hidden paradise for themselves. They called this world Sanctuary. Eventually, they commingled. They gave birth to mankind. That is why you have both good and evil within you, and the power of both realms as your birthright. The power of your Nephilim ancestors was so terrifying to their parents that they tuned the World Stone to weaken. They knew they had loosed something unimaginable upon creation.
Hold on. There she goes. The men look to you to lead them. When they see you laying waste to the demon hordes, they are heartened. As you go, so does this battle. Always remember that.
Things are looking up, Martyr. There's barely anything left to kill.
You're going out there?
Asmodan yet lives, so I must go.
Make sure you bundle up, huh? You should probably wear an extra layer or two. You can never be warm enough, I always say.
You still wear the same clothes that you did in Chaldeum?
Oh, well, it's quite simple. I just tuck a few fire opals in my pockets and under my shirts, and I never get cold. As good as a pair of long underwear.
I have secured Bastion's keep, but the final battle is still waiting for me on the fields, where Asmodan's war machines are closing in.
She took down Belial.
We shall soon defeat Asmodan, and the Lords of Hell will be a mere memory.
Sweet revenge! That was just a taste! Darkness awaits you!
Each demon we kill here is one less we will have to slay on the field.
The gods are here. You've got to destroy those ballistic. They're raining hell down upon us. We can't last much longer.
Do not give up! We must drive these demons back! Men, more are on their way! You must be the hero I've been hearing so much about. Well, you have my thanks. We couldn't have made it through this without you.
Hold on! There were just too many of them.
Men are losing hope. The demons' numbers are endless. They come at all times, day or night, and no amount of casualties we inflict slows their advance. We need reinforcements. We need help.
Not enough hatred.
taste!
I do not need my siege weapons to slay you. You stand in the middle of the army of hell. It will crush you.
Then why am I still alive? Scores of your troops have perished by my hand, and now you're next.
I could no longer sit idly by while you brought the fight to Azmodan. It has been too long since I felt the thrill of battle myself.
Destroying my siege weapons makes little difference. Every hour, more of my forces pour forth from the mouth of hell. Soon, they will wipe your pathetic keep from existence.
Brave words, Azmodan. But words are all you have left to hurl at us. Forward, friend! Now we shall drive Azmodan's army back into the accursed crater.
Then we should fight together. The demons cannot have forgotten that blade of yours.
You honor us, Seraph.
We stand victorious.
We need to go back.
How do you feel? Nervous?
I conquered my terror long ago. Now I only see what I must do next.
I feel a sense of calm. I know you can do it. Have no fear. The things I have crafted will not fail you.
The Black Soul Stone. Holding 6 prime evils in one container. That seems like a bad idea to me.
It is our only chance to defeat the Demon Lords. That makes it worth the risk.
It's a miracle Leo wasn't corrupted by the dark energies within it, don't you think?
Did you hear? The demons are on the run thanks to her.
I want to hear more about this dangerous jewel that steals life. What is it really?
Oh, all you wish to hear is my most guarded secret. Well, certainly. If you cannot be trusted, then the world is in trouble, I think. The jewel contains a powerful creature named Dirgist. He was trapped within it for terrible crimes against his people.
Dirgist? I haven't heard of him. Was he a demon?
Oh no. He was like us, only terribly corrupt. I had to trap him. Now a flaw has developed in the jewel. Through it, Dirgist can consume the holder's life. I intend to seal his prison, trapping him in it forever.
We just caught one of those devastators alone.
here alone.
All of my lads are dead. And I mean to see these bastards suffer for what they've done. Are you with me? Here they are! Charge!
No, I will not do that.
Well, the ones in the skies have finally graced us with their presence. Cut them down! Those worms have come up from behind. Bloody adorable! They're trying to ambush us! That's the last of those shrieking little devils! Kill them all! Well, they're all dead and we're not. I'd call that a win, eh? I'll hold this bridge. Go on. You have a demon lord's head to put on a pike.
Be careful, Captain.
I'm just a scout. I was supposed to survey the battlefield from this tower along with my lieutenant, but we were attacked. I still have the spyglass here. Please, take it to my lieutenant. I don't know how long he'll be able to hold out up there.
Scout, is he still alive?
He is not long for this world. You'll have to go on alone.
I see. Thank you for the news. I will tell his family. Look out!
That poor man.
Be gone from this world!
I need more hatred to do that.
We stand victorious.
Riches await us.
20 years ago, Baal was loosed upon the world. He besieged the barbarian capital of Cesseron and used treachery to access the World Stone Chamber, circumventing the three ancient guardians, Talik, Modok, and Korlik. In the end, he succeeded in corrupting the great artifact. Though Baal was slain by heroes, his damage was irreversible. Many centuries ago, King Corsic built Bastion's Keep to pen the barbarian threat in the north. After years of military disasters, the frustrated king led a large army out of the fortress and into the north to conquer the barbarians once and for all. Not one of them came back.
Eldruin will destroy the demonic seal protecting this gate.
Twisted demonic towers and enormous hearts beating within them.
I know of them. They are the Sin Hearts. Asmodan must have dredged them up from the depths of his realm to empower his legions.
Then I must destroy these hearts while I still can. We have destroyed the Demon Gate, though Asmodan brought hell itself in his wake. Slaying the Sin Hearts will weaken his forces, and then only the Lord of Sin himself will be left.
You've killed one of my playthings. Now, you have my undivided attention.
Another demon. She will die like the rest of them.
10 days ago, I had an extremely powerful vision of a dark future. Horrible, horrible things will happen to you before this is all over, but you will prevail.
I'm no stranger to horrible things. What should I expect?
I would never burden you with the knowledge of things you can't change. You need to be happy. Enjoy yourself while you can.
Thanks to that demon hunter, you can finally get some rest.
You are so close now. Only Azmodan is still out there, waiting for you. What do you suppose you'll do after he is dead?
He is not dead yet.
Oh, you're too modest. I saw how easily you took care of Belial, and you've already beaten Azmodan's army. How much more trouble could he be? Let me tell you what I think. After Azmodan is dead, you come with me, huh? And we'll go on a grand adventure. Just you and Shen. The wind at our backs, and the road stretching out before us.
No. I think that there will always be demons to slay. What would I do if my enemies deserted me? It is unsettling to think of. You no longer study the torn page, I see. Did you find out where the tomes are?
No. I have learned something much more troubling. Judging by the borders, this is indeed a page from the tomes, but it does not contain prophecies. It seems to be a set of instructions for the creation of magical weapons, but that is not the strangest part. I have seen the rune here before, on the braces of Tyrael's armor.
I have never encountered this rune before. Let us go ask him.
Tyrael, examine this page. Tell me what you see.
These are plans for angelic weapons that will fit human hands. Where did you find this?
This is a page torn from the sacred tomes of my blessed order. The light only knows what the others contain.
I see. It implies that my brethren seek to destroy this world, and that your order was created to stop them.
Is it true?
It was, once. Not anymore.
Your order has ill-used you, Cormac. What will you do now?
There is much difference between what I want and what I must do. Together, you and I will finish our work here. I owe you that. But I tell you this. My faith is stronger than this betrayal. When we are done, I will return home and plunge my spear into the ground before the vault of the Order. I will meet their champions until they answer for their sins and their lies. I will have justice. I keep thinking of the traitor, John Dar. He had turned to evil, I have no doubt. But I wonder, would he have fallen as easily if the Order had not betrayed him? I knew he was trouble, but I said nothing. I saw his doubts, his weakness, and when he submitted to Magda, I thought my suspicions were confirmed. Perhaps I could have saved him before it was too late.
A feeling of betrayal does not lead to corruption. John Dar made that choice on his own.
You are right. And still, I wonder if I could have said something, done something, and changed his mind.
Does your brother know about your feelings for his wife?
No. She didn't take the time to tell him before waltzing off to the altar. Now their children would starve if not for the gold I send their way.
And yet you are ultimately responsible.
He will be free again in time. Paying off the Merchants Guild at Kingsport is no small task. And aren't you supposed to be on my side here? Aha! I knew you'd need my help!
I remember standing before the Prophet, my life hung by a thread. But he healed me and my sisters.
Who was the Prophet? Are you certain he was a man?
No, not precisely. I do not know what his true nature was. Only that he possessed great power. He said we had done well to slay the demons. He was very kind. When we had recovered, he offered to train us further.
You chose to train and fight.
Yes, I owe him my life. Slaying the Lords of Hell would please him. It is the least I can do. We will stand together against the shadows.
Feel my wrath!
Maiden of Lust, I have need of your ample services. Drag yourself out of whatever carnal corner of the burning hells you lounge in, and bring your daughters with you. Be wary. The enemy has proven to be both cunning and strong. But the mortals have always been easy prey for you, have they not?
Vengeance! These abominations must die!
That would not be wise.
Your fear betrays you! Survive that! Awaits you!
is an abomination.
Nephilim, your misbegotten kind is creation's greatest sin. But your time is done. You will find only death in my realm.
Oh, you've met my daughters, I see. Are you enjoying that hunting?
That is what I have trained for.
You're an extraordinary one, aren't you?
Sweet revenge! Darkness awaits you!
I can't do that.
Do you see that massive demon just off of her back? It is one of the flayed, unwilling servants of Asmodee. Others torture in large sheets. They use it to build their terrible structures.
pain and suffering you're enduring. You must be dying to meet me. These poor things live in eternal torment. I feast on their agony, their eternal anguish. Oh, you are so eager. I suppose I should introduce myself. How invigorating. Play with my daughters. I do not wish to tire you out. I can feel the blood hemorrhaging from the sin heart. You will pay for this.
This demon seems to enjoy the sound of her own voice. She is starting to make my head ache.
So close now. So close.
Your fear betrays you! That was just a taste! That was just a taste!
Concubine will show you their true meaning.
I do hope you're not in over your head.
Why must she be so disgusting?
I can't believe that we're still alive. This place is...
is for us.
Chains tear at their flesh. Hear their screams. Such sweet music.
I will not do that. Not enough hatred.
I learned much from that.
Oh, the things I'm going to do to you.
You have interesting tastes.
My mind is my own again. Maiden of Lust lurks below. Sidea, the Maiden of Lust, lured us with her damned promises. I'll never forget what she made me do.
yes. I've been looking forward to this. Oh, is that how you want it? Shh. I will enjoy playing with your corpse.
This is where Asmodan's evil thrives and festers, but not for long.
Hatred to do that.
Feel my wrath! You filth!
That would not be wise.
Just a little further.
Nephilim fool, when the soul stone is embedded in my flesh, the seven shall be as one within me. I will be the sum of all hells, the prime evil. Nephilim, enough! The dark... Arrogant Nephilim, my servants will feast on your pride as they devour your flesh.
We've done it! Quickly now, Leah! Trap Azmodan's essence within the Soul Stone!
It's done!
I never dared dream. All evil lies trapped within that stone. Once it is destroyed, the eternal conflict will finally end.
Destroying the stone is no simple matter. There are rituals to consider. We must return to the keep and make our final preparations.
I am returning to town.
Well, Martyr, that demon lord is dead.
An incredible victory. I knew Azmodan could never stand up to the likes of you.
Where are Adria, Leah, and Tyrael?
They're all in the armory, no doubt celebrating. You should join them.
Azmodan is dead!
How the hell did we live to see this?
Lead the way to glory.
Adria, when did you decide to betray us?
20 years ago, a great and terrible power drew me to Tristram. But Aiden, Leoric's eldest son, defeated that power and sought to contain it within his own flesh.
The Dark Wanderer.
It was Diablo I saw within him, and I pledged myself to his service. Now, at last, his grand design comes to fruition. Dear Leah, Deckard always suspected your true father was Diablo himself. And now, my daughter, you shall serve as his vessel.
I live. But I am more than I once was. The 7 evils are now one within me. I am the prime evil. Well done, faithful Adria. Go now, until I call upon you again. Now, at last, to my true goal, the one that has always eluded me. The utter destruction of the high heavens.